Brad Thomas here reporting for the Motley Fool today. I'm here at the headquarters of Healthcare Trust of America in Scottsdale, Arizona with Scott Peters. Scott is the CEO of Healthcare Trust of America. Scott, good to see you today.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
You bet. Scott, we're just a few weeks away from your two-year anniversary as a public company, and I think 8 years as you formed the company 8 years ago or so. Had a really incredible number of acquisitions last year, 2013. However, in the first quarter of 2014, I didn't see any acquisitions. So can you talk a little bit about, what are you looking for in terms of your acquisitions so far this year?
Well, Brad, first, thank you again for coming. And it is 2 years now, coming up in June 6th of this year that will be public. And, our dedicated focus has always been on campus, across the street, MOBs, medical office buildings. And with our size of about $3.5–4 billion, we want to be very targeted in our acquisitions. We think the performance of the asset becomes very important once you own it. We think we do a lot of underwriting that makes sure that we feel very comfortable that this is core critical real estate, that with the implementation of the Affordable Care Act is going to become just long-term value for our shareholders. So last year we did almost $400 million, $398 million, which is about 15% from an asset perspective. And we're very comfortable this year with what we've always said to folks is, we'll do $250, $300 million, and they'll be kind of like replicating each other. Just really good real estate.
Great. Well, the MOB, as we say, medical office buildings, that is a subsector within the overall healthcare sector. So can you talk a little bit about what differentiates an MOB from the other property types, and what's the value proposition for investors today who want to own MOBs?
Well, there's several, and I'll start with first, we think that the medical office building sector will be will get the most benefit from the Affordable Care Act. It will get the benefit from the fact that healthcare systems are now selling real estate. It is also core critical, meaning that we like on campus or across the street. All of the folks watching this know that they've been to the physicians, they've been to the hospitals. That's where they find our buildings. Second, we think that there's just tremendous macroeconomic trends in addition to the Affordable Care Act. The continued growth from employment into this sector. We've always heard that physicians and healthcare systems need more employees under the Affordable Care Act. They need more space. Healthcare systems need to be more efficient, more cost effective. That's our properties. So we like this sector, and we also like to do one thing well. So we'll do one thing, and we'll spend the whole part of our organization 100% on it, doing medical office buildings. We have an asset management platform that is, we do almost 90% in-house, leasing, property management, engineering, value to the building, tenant relationships. So we like to do one thing, and we think we do it well.
Well, that circle of competence really translates into my next question, which is FFO growth. You certainly have had a nice run with your funds from operation growth. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, in 2013, we wanted to position ourselves for all sorts of environments. First, we're a very conservative balance sheet. We're about 31% leveraged on an enterprise value basis. And what we have done is we want to make sure that, first of all, our dividend is very stable. We're in a defensive sector. And we took 2013, bought $400 million, bought $160 million in the fourth quarter. So what you've seen is that we've had 3% same store growth from a property perspective over the last 6 quarters. We bought $150 million approximately in the fourth quarter of last year. You've seen the benefit. In the fourth quarter of last year, we went from 16 cents to 17 cents. First quarter this year, we're from 17 cents to 18 cents. We're getting that reward to shareholders who have been patient with us and like the type of approach that says conservative, controlled growth, disciplined management team.
Right. Last question, Scott. You've got some news out yesterday, I believe. S&P has just upgraded Healthcare Trust of America from a BBB minus to a BBB. Congratulations on that. How's that going to help how's that help investors today?
Well, first of all, it was great to see that over the last couple of years, folks have looked at how we have functioned as a management team, how we have executed, and basically, I think if you look at the comments that they had when they upgraded us to BBB was, we've shown execution. And it takes a while, in the public marketplace, when you go public, people want to say, can you execute for 8 quarters? Well, we've done that. So not only was it a great to have the upgrade. It saves the cost of capital, makes it allows us to have better accretion for our investors, but it shows that our platform has been consistent. It shows that we have done what we have talked to people about 8 quarters ago, and we're seeing that, and we just want to continue to do that.
Great. Scott, thanks so much for joining me today, and thank you, Brad Thomas, reporting from the Motley Fool.